All right, first things first, you should just play the game. That is, if you have the card game. If you don't have the card game, I highly encourage you to go out and get it, play it with your students for a while. It'll act as a great motivator and a touchstone to come back to throughout this entire Spot It Teacher Resources sequence. And then once you've played the game, ask your students, how would you make a game like this? Have them pause for a moment and appreciate that even with all those cards, every pair of cards have exactly one in common. Have your students brainstorm different ways that they might attack this problem, listen to each other's ideas, come up with new ideas. The sequence of questions that I've given you is there just as a helpful guide to sort of stimulate brainstorming around how the problem might go. The one big idea that I would latch onto is simplifying. Obviously the problem's too difficult straight off the bat. How are you ever going to figure out how to make cards with 8 objects on them? But maybe there's a simpler version. And encourage students when they start to think about that, because finding a simpler version of anything is a great way to get a handle on problem solving something. It doesn't just work here, it works. It works in life in general. Hey, if we wanted to go all the way out to Mars, would it make sense to go to the moon first? I mean, first we've got to figure out how to fly. Let them see this mathematical exploration as an analogy for what they do in life in general, or what they see happening out there in the real world. Excellent. Have a go at it.